Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm so excited for today's video because I will be listening to the King. I will be listening to the King of Rock and Roll, my very first Elvis Presley album ever in my entire life. We are going back to the very beginning to where it all started in 1956. That was over 60 years ago. What was that? 64 years ago? Oh my god, that's such a long time ago. And you have no idea, last night I was so excited to listen to Elvis Presley for the first time. Obviously, I've heard some of his songs before, his more prominent songs, his more popular songs, but overall, I haven't heard many Elvis Presley songs in my life. And I'm super pumped to get into his debut album. There are 12 tracks. This is a very short album. It's only 29 minutes. And there are 12 tracks. The only track I've heard off this album is probably Blue Suede Shoes. The track looks familiar when I look at the title, and I imagine I probably heard it sometime during my lifetime. But all the other tracks are brand new to me. But of course, if I start listening to a song and it sounds familiar, I'll let you guys know. And I just want to point out that I think I caught the Elvis bug a couple days ago. I was scrolling through Apple Music late at night. I was kind of drunk. It was the weekend. And I was thinking, what other artists should I do on this channel? What other albums should I listen to? And for some reason, Elvis Presley came to mind out of the blue. And I was like, yes, I have to dig into some Elvis. And since then, I've just become addicted. The wallpaper on my iPhone is Elvis, and I don't know, I'm just so fascinated with Elvis in his life right now. And if you don't know how big Elvis Presley was back in the day, even to this day in 2020, let me tell you, Elvis Presley, also known simply as Elvis, was an American singer and actor regarded as one of the most significant cultural icons of the 20th century. He's often referred to as the King of Rock and Roll, or simply the King. He is the best-selling solo music artist of all time. He won 3 Grammys, received the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award at age 36, and has been inducted into multiple music halls of fame. He also holds the records for the most RIAA certified gold and platinum albums. I mean, I could go on and on and on. I don't know much about Elvis just from what I've been reading on his Wikipedia page, but I imagine there is just a wealth of knowledge out there when it comes to his music and his life. But anyway, let's just get right into it with track number 1, Blue Suede Shoes.
Well, it's one for the money, 2 for the show.
Yes!
Get ready now, go, can't go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe. You can knock me down, step in my face, slander my name all over the place. Honey, lay off them shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Let's go, cat. You can burn my house, steal my car, drink my liquor from an old fruit jar. Get ready now, go, 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 but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes, baby. Blue.
Okay, and that was track number 1, a Blue Suede Shoes. I'm already out of breath. Oh my god, that was a workout. That was so much fun. I don't remember the last time I heard this song, but it is very memorable. I remember hearing it way back when. I don't even remember when, but it's been a while since I've heard this song. But when he started singing the first couple seconds, I instantly knew this song, and oh my god. I can only imagine how people were reacting to Elvis and this song in particular back in the day in the 1950s. I just keep thinking of all the parties and the socials this song was played at, and everybody who has danced to this song in the past, and just how out of breath they were as I was after listening to it. I mean, oh. What I also love about this song is the lyrics. The lyrics are a lot of fun. I absolutely love them. This is honestly a song that could have been released today by Harry Styles or what have you. I mean, it's that good. Anyway, let's keep moving along to track number 2, I'm Counting on You.
All the words that I'll ever know, how much I need you so. Hold my stand beside me. I'm counting on you. Around the dawn of each day, then you know how completely I'm counting on you. If you knew just how deeply I feel the things you do, I'm counting on you.
Alrighty, so that was track number 2, I'm Counting on You, and this was such a beautiful song. It was so soft and tender, and it put a smile on my face, and put me in a good mood, and I really liked it. But I will say there were parts during the song where it almost didn't sound like him. I guess because I'm so used to hearing his more deeper and madly, and like he does that growl thing with his voice. I'm so used to hearing that voice when he sings that when he uses a more softer toned voice, it almost doesn't sound like him. Like I said, I haven't listened to much Elvis before in my life, so I'm not too familiar with the range of his voice. And he was quite young when he recorded this album, his debut album from 1956. He was born in 1935, so he would have been 21 years old. So he was still very young when he put out this album. He was still just a boy. He was just a young adult. He was just a young man. So anyway, let's move on to track number 3, I Got A Woman.
No grumbles or fusses, just treats me right. I love a man.
Okay, and that was track number 3, I Got A Woman. This was another fun song, and his voice, I mean, for being 21 years old, he has such a mature sounding voice that it sounds like a 40-year-old man at times. I mean, it's so unique. And it says at the bottom of the song that the song was written by Ray Charles. So I just assumed a lot of these songs were original Elvis Presley songs, which they aren't. They were released by, for example, Ray Charles, I Got A Woman, and even track number 1, Blue Suede Shoes, was written by Carl Perkins. So it originally wasn't written for Elvis. So going forward, if I choose to do more of these Elvis videos, which I most certainly will because I'm having so much fun, it's interesting to see how many of these songs were specifically written for Elvis, how many did he write, how many were covers from other artists. And from my understanding, he has a lot of soundtrack albums as well. If I'm to listen to every single one of Elvis's albums on this channel in video format, it's gonna be a long and crazy ride. But anyway, let's keep moving along to track number 4, One-Sided Love Affair.
If you wanna be loved, baby, you got to love me too. You got to kiss me too. I ain't for no one-sided love affair. Your friends know we're robbery, and the whole world will know that it's true. If you wanna be hugged, well, you got to hug me too. Oh yeah. If you know you can't take it, well then, baby, oh, I'll try to give it. But that's why I'm telling you, if you wanna be hugged, baby, you got to hug me too.
Okay, and that was track number 4, One-Sided Love Affair. Yes, a great song that got my body moving. I feel like it's not a true Elvis song if it doesn't get my body moving. And I imagine every single one of these Elvis songs will get my body moving, so really good. And the song is pretty straightforward, One-Sided Love Affair. He said, if you want to be hugged, baby, you gotta hug me too, because I ain't for no one-sided love affair. So if I put in the effort into this relationship, you have to as well. I'm not gonna do all the kissing and the hugging. You have to hug me and kiss me back. And what I love about these songs is that they're just so simple, yet they're so larger than life. So let's keep moving along to track number 5, I Love You Because.
All I love you 'cause you're you.
And that was track number 5, I Love You Because. This was, I mean, this is the very definition of a romantic song. I mean, it's gushing romance, and it's. And after listening to this song, and I mean, not just this song, but the whole album so far, I can see why so many young teenage girls and young adults, women of all ages, fell in love with him. Not just because he was young and gorgeous, but he had an amazingly sexy voice. And I mean, all sorts of male artists have been doing this since the 1950s. Up until the 90s and 2000s, 2010s, Justin Bieber and the Backstreet Boys singing I Want It That Way and As Long As You Love Me. All of these male artists, these popular pop rock male artists, have always been tugging at the female heartstrings with their beautiful, I don't want to say sappy, but beautiful, tender lyrics, and I definitely fell for it. So let's keep moving along to track number 6, Just Because.
And just because your mama thinks you're hot, well, just because you think you got something, well, I'm telling you, baby, I ain't through with you, because, well, we'll just be because. Well, there's a couple of times when you'll be lonesome, and now you say we are through. Long time ago. Just because your mama thinks you're the hottest thing in town, well, just because you think you got something, well, just be.
Yes, okay, that was track number 6, and Just Because. I love this song so much. He is throwing it back at this girl. He's saying, well, just because you think you're so pretty, and just because your mama thinks you're the hottest thing in town, well, just because you think you've got something that nobody else has got, you caused me to spend all my money, honey. You laughed and then called me your old Santa Claus. Well, I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you because, well, just because. Just because. I love it. No reason, just because, and I love this song so much. Now, I will say I haven't listened to much 50s music. I'll even go as far as saying I haven't listened to any 50s music up until now, just from what I've heard in movies and such. Even 60s music, rock music from that era and time period. But I will say, this also sounds a bit country-ish, and I don't know if I'm just being weird, but I'm definitely picking up country vibes. I don't know what I'm talking about. Leave a comment. Please share with me your thoughts on this. I mean, we all have an idea of what rock music sounds like, and the rock music I grew up with and the rock music you grew up with is completely different, and the rock music from the 1950s is different from the rock music today. So anyway, let's keep moving along to track number 7, Tutti Frutti. And that was track number 7, Tutti Frutti. Yes, so much fun. It is impossible to sit still when listening to these songs. If you are sitting still listening to an Elvis song or an Elvis album, you are doing it wrong. I mean, what is there to say? This was just a fun song, just like the rest of the album, and there will be quite a few days going forward. Well, I'm just gonna have those days where I'm just gonna want to rock out and dance to and sing to the king, Elvis Presley. Now let's move on to the next track, track number 8, Tried to Get to You.
Traveling night and day, I kept running all the way, baby, trying to get to you. There was nothing that could hold me, or could keep away. When my way was dark at night, it would shine as bright as light when I was trying to get to you.
Okay, and that was track number 8, Tried to Get to You. This was Another pleasant, wonderful song, and I'm really loving this album. All the tracks are hovering between the 2 and 3 minute mark. The longest track on here is 2 minutes and 45 seconds. There isn't a single track that is 3 minutes or higher, so I don't know if this was a common thing back then for tracks to be quite short, but honestly, I really like it. I like how the tracks aren't dragging on and on and on. I feel like a lot of albums and songs today are just unnecessarily long and they just drag. And it's like, why am I still listening to the song? Should have ended a minute ago. I like that these songs are short and sweet. You know, there's a song in here that's only 2 minutes. I mean, I'm really liking that. Don't get me wrong, I like a long track. I like a long song that goes on, especially if it has a really good production and melody. So now let's move on to track number 9. I'm gonna sit right down and cry over you.
Wanna sit right down and cry over you. Wanna love you more and more every day. And if you ever say goodbye, if you ever even cry, I wanna sit right down and cry over you. Wanna sit right down and cry over you. I wanna tell my mama, tell my papa too. I wanna sit right down and cry over you.
And that was track number 9. I'm gonna sit right down and cry over you. This was another straightforward song. There isn't much digging when it comes to lyrics. You don't have to put an eyeglass or a magnifier to the lyrics to understand what he's singing about. It's very straightforward. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a foregone conclusion at this point that I'm gonna love every track on this album. I mean, I'm running out of good things to say. There's only so many times I can say
This is good, I love it, it's amazing, made me feel good, put a smile on my face, it gets my mind moving.
So let's move on to track number 10. I'll Never Let You Go, Little Darlin.
You go down beside me. Cause you love you. Cause you love you.
Alrighty, and that was track number 10. I'll Never Let You Go, Little Darlin. And I love the guitar strumming on not just the song, but quite a few of the songs you hear a guitar played, and I love it so much. The guitar is definitely one of my favorite musical instruments of all time. The guitar and the saxophone. I really love the piano too, but you know what? Even though the piano is very beautiful, I have to say I have to choose the guitar and the saxophone over a piano. I just have to. But if I had to choose my top 3, it would be guitar, what's the other one? Saxophone and the piano. So let's move on to track number 11, Blue Moon.
You saw me standing alone, blue moon. You knew just what I was there for. Blue moon. You saw me standing alone.
Okay, and that was track number 11, Blue Moon. Oh my god, his voice in this song. This is definitely one of my favorite tracks off the album. It's near the top for me when it comes to my favorite songs, and I love his voice. So now we have come to the end of the album, ladies and gentlemen. Track number 12, Money Honey.
You know the landlord to ring my front door bell and ask him to tell me what was on his mind. He said, "Money, honey." Well, I screamed down the hall, I was so hard pressed. She said, "I'd like to know what you want with me." I said, "Money, honey." From this day on, our romance is through. I learned the lesson and now I know. Money, honey.
Oh my god. Alrighty, so that was Money Honey. Yes, this was so much fun. I love the lyrics once again. I love the way he sang the song. And there are little parts, little quirks in his voice he does. He does like the and the oh, and that was a horrible example, but you know what I mean. I love this album. I love Elvis, and I've only listened to one of his albums. He has so many. He has 500 albums, and it's gonna be a long ride, but I definitely want to listen to more Elvis on this channel. I have so much fun. I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see how he changes and grows and progresses through his career through the 50s and 60s. And like we all know, he did die quite a while ago. He died in 1977 at age 42, so one could only imagine all the potential he had. And hey, I am stuck in quarantine just like everyone else, so I could definitely see myself jamming to this album for days and weeks and months and years to come. So hopefully quarantine doesn't last that long, but I'm gonna have fun listening to Elvis when I am stuck in quarantine. So what did you guys think of the album when you heard it for the first time? I mean, this album came out such a long time ago, so depending on who's watching my video right now, this video right here, I mean, you could have heard this album back in maybe the 70s or the 80s, 90s, maybe 60s, I mean, 2000s, I mean, who knows? I'm only discovering it now, and I don't know why it took me so long to discover his discography. What did you think of the album when you heard it for the first time? Are you a huge Elvis fan? Have you heard all his music? Have you heard all his albums? Maybe, I don't know, maybe you saw him live. I mean, who knows? And what was it like back in the day when Elvis burst onto the scene? Obviously, I could research it for myself, but I'll let you guys tell me. Share your knowledge with me. Were people going crazy for him? I mean, I do know a bit of history from his earlier years, how he had a very sexualized demeanor, how he swayed his hips from side to side and made all the schoolgirls go crazy, which was so scandalous at the time, and he's the one who brought sexuality to his music. I don't know if he was the first one, he might have been, but he was definitely the first to really catapulted to the mainstream. I feel like one of those schoolgirls right now back in the 50s, just getting all giddy over him and just loving his music. And I wonder if it was the same as the fandom that Justin Bieber had with all the teenage girls back in the day, even with One Direction and the Backstreet Boys. So thanks for watching, guys. I had a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to continue on with my Elvis Presley discography journey. It's not going to be a routine series on this channel just because I have so many other videos I'm doing right now, different other series, but I definitely want to keep up this series. So I do want to do one of Elvis's albums every couple weeks at least, because I'm still so new. I'm so giddy and anxious to listen to the rest of his albums that I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait a few weeks to listen to his next album because I can't listen to these albums on my own. I can't just shut off this camera right now and sit on my couch and listen to his other albums because I want to save the experience of listening to those albums for the first time for you guys on camera. So you guys have the luxury of checking out any artist you want anytime you want, but I don't, because I always want to film my reactions and my impressions the first time listening to an album. So you can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Twitter, you can message me, you can tell me other artists I should check out. I'm open to any artists from any decade. You can find me on Apple Music, you can check out my playlist and what I'm listening to right now. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.